Hey guys, I'm Dr. Kelsey, and we're out here at Claridge Pet Resort, and we're here with Jen, the assistant manager here at Claridge Pet Resort. They have been partners of ours, I think, pretty much from the beginning when they opened up. We opened up actually about the same time. And again, I've never had boarding or grooming at my facility, and we partnered up with them in recommending this facility here at Claridge, which is out here on Wolf River, and it's been great. We have a ton of clients that come out here for boarding and daycare, and so we just thought we'd spend a few minutes with Jennifer here and talk about Claridge. So tell us a little bit about Claridge and like how Claridge kind of stands out, you think, in the market.
Well, we've been open since 2009. Our owners, Terrell and Marianne Jones, they've been in the dog business for years, 20 plus, maybe even more, probably more than that. It was his dream to open up this facility. Him and his wife are very involved. We offer dog boarding, cat boarding, which I don't know very many facilities offer that, but we do the kitty cats, grooming, as well as daycare for boarding and non-boarding dogs. Okay.
So if you have a new person or new client that calls, do y'all offer tours, and how does that work, like an introduction of the dog to the facility and like to daycare and stuff?
Right. We do tours. They are by appointments because we try to do them in between the hours. We're not taking dogs in and out. It's just a cautious thing. But we do tours by appointments through the week, Monday through Friday. We typically try to do them between 10 and noon and 1 and 3. The first day that your dog comes here for daycare, it is free. We try to do that, so you get a free full day of daycare, and you have to be here by 8:30. That does include a full day. Our temperament test, we kind of put them in first with whichever group we feel like they fit in. We do large dogs and small dogs, so we just get a vibe for what group they're going to do better with, and and at the end of the day, we give you a report card letting you know how they do, and if they do well, that's great. We do have some dogs that don't pass, and we do offer modified play for them, so they can still do something, not left at home all day.
But they're maybe not with the big pack.
Right. It would mainly be them and like an individual worker.
Okay. So, what would you say? I know they offer a lot of daycare. Tell us about the daycare a little bit in terms of like how many dogs typically come Monday through Friday for the daycare?
The daycare, it varies by day. Our small dogs typically will have 30, 35 a day in there, and the big dogs can range anywhere between 25 and 32.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty busy. They're worn out when they go home.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I know a lot of our clients come in here for daycare and just rave about it. Their dogs come home exhausted, and which is great. They've had a great day of fun up here. So.
Yep.
All right, so tell us, maybe kind of get into specifics a little bit about like your drop-off times. You were saying about before 8:30 for daycare. What about pickups and like Sundays and that kind of thing for boarding as well? Right.
So our hours during the week are 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can drop off for boarding anytime between 7 a.m. and 5:30. The weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we're 9 to 1. You can drop off anytime in between there. And we do like a hotel here. If you pick up before 11 the last day, we don't charge you for the last day. Also, at the very end, if you stay 6 to 7 days, we throw in a free bath for your dog too.
Okay. And talk to us about, I guess, as well, maybe the staffing, the level of staffing and people. So maybe on the daycare side, how many, or what do you call them?
Resort attendant.
Yes,
daycare attendant.
Yes. Or helping over the dogs and that kind of thing.
Yes, we've got 2 daycare workers that work Monday through Saturday. So they are the only ones in there with your dogs. They know them. I mean, like they're their own.
Right.
We have Steve, who's been here probably 4 years now.
Wow.
And Ashley, she's actually our kennel manager's daughter. She's been here for 4 or 5 years now as well. So they do great in there. They know all the dogs, and it's just good to have somebody that knows how everybody's going to act in there.
Right. So. They're like their own little kids.
Right, exactly.
Their own dogs and stuff. Can the owners, for boarding, can the owners bring their own food or blankets, or how does that work?
Yes, we prefer you guys to bring your own food just to not switch their diets up. Treats, you can bring treats, any kind of chew toys to keep them busy when they are lodging in their room. We do allow bedding and stuff. Another thing we do before they go home, we wash everything before it goes home.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes,
Perfect.
so, yes. And then if they have medications and things like that, we charge a little bit of a fee. It's $2 a day. But we can do pills and things like that. The only thing we can't do is injections, you know, because we don't have a vet tech on staff.
Okay. So no diabetics, but
Right,
that's
right.
not really that often anyway.
No, it's not.
And tell me, are there a couple of levels of boarding, like they could get, you know, more playtime and that kind of thing?
Right. We do, we have club suites here. They are going to include all of our activities we offer, which is going to be daycare, plus they get 2 30-minute sessions with the worker during the day up front. So depending on how much activity you want them to get, kind of depends on where, you know, you should probably board them.
Okay.
Now, the standard lodging, that you can add on a la carte services, like our daycare, or the thing is here, you know, we don't require them to do daycare. I think some places do require their dogs that they have to pass and do well in there to board. We offer other things for them to do because not all dogs like other dogs. So, you know, we've got other options of things for them to do. Swim time during the summer. We've got little kiddie pools. And then the 30-minute sessions, you know, with the worker, they can add those on too in the lodge.
Okay. All right, well, that's great. How far in advance, I'm sure it depends on the time of year, but how far in advance does a client need to call or reserve space?
If it is any time the children are out of school, at least a good 2 months, typically. Christmas, Thanksgiving, it's September, we're already booking up for Thanksgiving. You know, if it's during the fall, we're typically okay unless it's, like I said, fall break for the children. Anytime they're out of school, a good month and a half at least.
Okay. Yeah. So you need, you know, 6 to 8 weeks to, on the busy holidays.
Plan ahead.
And let's see, what about, one thing we didn't talk about is vaccines. And basically we were talking about before we started the interview, but tell us a little bit more about the vaccine requirement. Right,
for the dogs, we do require the rabies, bordetella, which is for kennel cough, and distemper parvo, just the 3 basics. We take whatever, you know, the expiration is. So some vets, it's a yearly shot. Some guys, it's 6 months. So as long as they're in date, they're good to go. The kitty cats do have to be vaccinated, even if they are inside cats. Rabies, feline leukemia, and the FVRCP. So those are the 3 that we require for the kitties.
Okay. So I really like the fact that they honor what the veterinarians are recommending. I think that's a really big key. You know, they don't have necessarily a higher or lower standard, so they're just accepting, you know, if your vet recommends this, then that's what they're going to take. So that's a real nice thing.
Yeah.
Let's see, and I know you have different size runs and kennels. That's all just dependent on what the owner.
Right. Our club suites are our larger rooms, but even our standard lodge, they're big enough for two large labs to fit in.
Okay.
So if you've got 2 in the same family, they've got plenty of room in our basic rooms. They're not cages, kennels, anything like that. So they've got plenty of space in them.
Okay. Well, I think, oh yeah, you're going to talk about your grooming service, is that right?
Yes, we do grooming. We have one groomer here, Lisa. She is phenomenal. She does stay booked out about a month in advance. Yes, she takes 5 dogs a day. She does the haircuts, the baths, and everything with them. The grooming varies. Most of our groom prices are between $45 and $75. It just depends on the size of the dog, the breed, what kind of haircut you want.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other things you want to tell us about Claridge? And I know we're going to get some pictures and stuff, but no? Okay. Well, again, Claridge has just been a partner of ours for now 11 years, and we wanted to kind of get them out and exposed and help kind of promote who they are, and that we've got a good list of businesses that do pet resort, pet boarding, pet daycare. You know, they do all this, even cats as well. Yes. So if you've got some interest and need for this, please give them a call. Give Jen a call here at the Claridge Pet Resort, and thanks for your time.